Yo, 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 what is going on, Xbox and YouTube? Now, welcome back to some Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Now, this is my brand new park after patch number 4 within early access for Roller Coaster Tycoon. Now, with this update comes tons of improvements, such as coaster improvements, graphical improvement, peep improvements, UI improvements, and tons of bug fixes. I can tell you guys, right after updating this game and booting up into it for the first time, my frame rate felt amazing. I was actually able to create this entire park that you see without barely dropping any frames whatsoever. Now, the peep problem still exists within this game, and by that I mean once you get past a certain amount of people within your park, the game really starts to lag and stutter, and frame rate drops become very apparent. But overall, without having very many people in the park, right now within my park we have about 80 people. So overall, without having too many people within the park, the game can stay very stable. And when I don't have anybody within the park, the game is almost buttery smooth. It never drops a frame. So this was a hell of an update for me, at least, within my opinion, because I was not expecting them to be able to fix the frame rate issues and the stuttering problems with the performance of the game that quickly. So it says, for the performance of the game, a number of graphical meshes have been optimized, increasing performance, and a number of meshes are now pooled, increasing performance. So basically that allows the game to produce the same graphical quality as before, but using less CPU power, using less RAM, less taxing on your graphics card, etc. But overall, this game has had one hell of an improvement as far as optimization goes. And if you have watched my 5,000 peep stress test with Roller Coaster Tycoon World, then you will know exactly what the problem is that I am trying to explain. But overall, for this being an early access copy of the game, and I know it should have been released a few months ago, but for this being an early access copy of the game, I am quite surprised and shocked at how well they got this game running after just one update. So we all know that this game still is not running perfect, and there is a lot of stuff that is still missing from the game that would make it 10 times better. But until they fix what they currently have in the game, I really don't think we're ready for more. We still have tons of glitches when it comes to the amount of people within your park and your frame rate stuttering, depending upon how many people are within the game. We have tons of memory over usage issues when it comes to customizing and building a ridiculously huge roller coaster, or even just a medium-sized roller coaster. I have gotten tons of Windows errors or warnings basically telling me that Roller Coaster Tycoon is about to shut down because it's using way too much RAM. But in my opinion, that seems to be a very isolated and small bug within the game, because not very many people are trying to build a roller coaster the size of a park. So the biggest bug in this game, in my opinion, would be the peep count bug. And what I'm talking about, of course, is what I started talking about in the beginning of this video. When you get above a certain amount of people within your park, it does not matter what graphical settings you are running the game on, all of a sudden you will start to get random frame rate drops, and it doesn't really seem to have any reason or purpose behind it, because when I run the park with just a few people in my park, it runs just fine and it stays at a solid 60 FPS for most of the time. And I have a very hard time believing that just having peeps within the park is dropping my frame rate by 20 or 30 frames. And another thing that I find very interesting is the very fact that my Shadow Play recording system, and I'm sure anybody here that uses a GTX graphics card will know, or an NVIDIA graphics card will know, that you can use a in-game recording system called Shadow Play. Well, Shadow Play does not recognize this game, so if you want to record this game, you either can't use Shadow Play and you have to use something like XSplit or an Elgato to record your computer, or you can use Shadow Play, but you have to record using your desktop. Now, this presents tons of problems because it's not really designed to be recording games like this especially when Shadowplay doesn't even recognize the game, so it has no idea what is coming or what to do next. So I do apologize for the stuttering video within this video, guys. But I can assure you, as you can see within the top left corner of the game, I am getting a stable 60 FPS when playing the game. Shadowplay, on the other hand, seems to be having its own issues. But with that being said, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed my brand new Roller Coaster Tycoon World Park just after update number 4, just to see how the optimization is. And I can tell you without a doubt that this game is surely on its way to becoming a good AAA title. Well, at least I hope so, because Planet Coaster is fastly coming up behind them. So if you guys have enjoyed my Roller Coaster Tycoon World Park and have any thoughts or opinions, please post them below, and remember to like the video and subscribe only if you want to. But with that being said, guys, I will see you on the next one. Peace.